What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Tim coming back at you with another YouTube video, and welcome to TA Vlogs. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, I would like to say welcome. And if you guys could, please take a second right now, stop what you guys are doing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share the video out with one of your friends. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys that do that on all of my videos. And as y'all can see, I'm looking pretty damn good. I got the Apthcry pretty much broke hat on, and this fire Magneto vs Iron Man shirt from the homies over at Nostalgic. Always keeping me laced, and I appreciate the both of you guys. But we're not here for my outfit. We're here for a very special unboxing, as you guys can see, Zellerfeld. So let's get right into it. So if y'all saw my last video, it was a Zellerfeld sneaker, but that was in collaboration with Nike. This time it is a Zellerfeld sneaker, but in collaborations with Seth's brand Apthcry. And truly, you guys do not know how much Seth has helped me out for the past year. He is truly one of the most awesome guys that I've ever met in my entire life. I don't want to get sentimental on here, but Seth, you are one of the most stand-up guys that I've ever met in my life, and I really do appreciate every single thing you do for me and my family. So shout out to Seth and Apthcry. I'm rocking with y'all for life. But enough with that mushy-gushy stuff. So right here inside of this box, this is gonna be Seth's first sneaker that he's dropped with Zellerfeld, and I cannot wait to see this sneaker in hand. I've seen so many images, so many videos, but to finally have it in hand is a totally different experience. So on the top of the box, we have Zellerfeld branding right there, and also their location, which is Hamburg, Germany. And right here is the size tag. I'll give you guys a look and then I'll read it out to y'all. So on the size tag itself, it says designer White Lotus, model Apthcry Mule, customer Tim Alvarez, production date. So this gives me the exact production date. This sneaker was made on August 1st, 2025 at 4:39. That's crazy. Location was in Hamburg, Germany. The material is TPU. The color is orange and the category is footwear. And as we take a look at some of the other details, we got Step Into the Future on the lid. On the back side, we got Future inside, sweatshop free, fully recyclable. Then we have the Zellerfeld logo right there in the bottom right hand corner. Any other branding? Nope, that is it. But before I actually look at this sneaker, let me give you guys some details on the drop itself. So this drop is taking place on August 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern time on apthcry.com. And then they're having an in-store launch on August 30th at Takeout NY in the Bronx if you want to stop by and show some love there. I believe they will have some sizes of the black pair, but very limited quantities. The retail price for the Apthcry Mule is going to be $150, and they are dropping them in 5 different colors: black, orange, blue, and red, all being very limited quantities, but the blue, orange, and red being the most limited. And obviously, since it was manufactured by Zellerfeld, it is a fully 3D printed sneaker made out of recyclable TPU. But now that we got all of that out of the way, let's get into the most important aspect of this video, the actual unboxing and review of this sneaker. And I'm so excited to finally have my hands on this pair. And ooh, okay, I like that. So it's a magnetic lift lid top right here. Nice, nice. We lift it back and ooh, I can see that orange peeking through already. Wow, super bright and super vibrant. Let's see, we do have a note right here. We're dropping our first 3D printed shoe, the Apthcry 3D Mule, releasing online at apthcry.com August 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and in-store at Takeout NY August 30th. Manufactured by Zellerfeld. Enjoy. And signed by Seth, Fowler, and Osman himself right there. That is beautiful. I love it. So like I said, each shoe came individually wrapped in their own Zellerfeld branded tissue paper. That's fire, but ooh! Yo, these are crazy. The material on here is A1. Wow. Yo, Seth, Apthcry team, Osman, y'all killed it. Yo, these look beautiful. Let me get both of these unwrapped and let's look at them and let's see all of the details. Yo, these are crazy. I've seen these in so many images and so many videos, and honestly, they look just as good as they did in the video and the pictures. These look amazing. The material on here, that recyclable TPU feels great. The top of the toe area feels nice and light and cushiony. And then for the top, you have these like ventilation checkerboard padding going throughout. Got the Apthcry branding right there where the tongue would normally be. And these mules are crazy. Look at this traction pattern on the outside. And honestly, that orange is like that perfect shade. It's not too bright, it's not too dull, but it reminds me of that New York Knicks orange. And if you know me, I'm a huge Knicks fan. So this sneaker is going to be perfect with all my Knicks jerseys. And let me get up close and personal with y'all so y'all can see the details. And obviously this is a fully 3D printed shoe out of one material. So it's not like a true midsole, outsole, uppers, backs. It's just all one material. But let me tell you, Zellerfeld does an amazing job at doing the density. So the midsole actually feels like a midsole. As you get to the uppers, it becomes a lot less dense, so it's a lot more cushiony and breathable. breathable, and this sneaker is crazy fire. I love this archway with these speed lines going throughout. This is fire. So if you look right here in the toe area, you can see how the printing process actually started. You can see all the printing lines going throughout because the sneaker is printed sort of like in layers. So it starts at the bottom and then just goes up and up and up. And you can see those textures and you can see those lines going throughout the sneaker. And I think it adds a nice contrast to the shoe. The different style textures on the mid portion of the shoe differs from this checkerboard pattern on the upper, as well as the texture on the bottom. There's so many different design elements on the sneaker that makes it incredible. But I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that is to throw these on feet to test out the comfort. And of course, I'm going to be rocking the Apthcry socks because these are extremely comfortable and it's only going to add to the experience. All right, y'all, so I have them on feet right now, and I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. These feel amazing. I went with my true size, a size 11, and that's what I recommend to you guys. These fit me perfectly, and I love how the actual opening of the hole itself is kind of tight around the top of my foot, just to make sure my foot doesn't slip out, because you know these are mules and they don't really have a back to them. And honestly, I think I can run a marathon in these. My feet are so tightly secured in this mule, nothing is slipping out of these. And for the underfoot feel, this is amazing. I would compare it to like a max cushion sneaker, almost like a Boost or maybe a Zoom Air unit. And the fact that these are 3D printed is crazy to me. I cannot believe this is how far we are in the footwear game. This is amazing, and I love that it's fully recyclable, so this sneaker basically lives on forever. And this orange looks amazing on feet. I don't own too many orange sneakers in the collection, so when he asked me what color I wanted, I knew I needed that orange pair right away. And now, looking down at my feet, I know I made the right decision. This orange is crazy. And I love the fact that Apthcry chose a mule. They could have went with a slide or a sneaker, but they wanted that coziness of a mule, the ability to slide it on and off, but have that versatility to run errands in it. This is the perfect everyday sneaker. Have it by your front door and use it every day. And the fact that they're extremely comfortable makes it that much better, because in my opinion, most mules are very uncomfortable. But honestly guys, this sneaker is truly amazing and definitely going to be a heavy rotational piece in my collection. And you already know on this channel, we give every sneaker a rating from 1 to 10. If I had to rate the Apthcry Mule, fully 3D printed by Zellerfeld, this is literally the future of footwear. I'm going to give this sneaker a 10 out of 10. Y'all really thought I was going to give this sneaker less than a 10 out of 10? Honestly, I give it a 20 out of 10. The design, the comfortability, the wearability, the durability, the price point, this sneaker literally has it all. Plus it comes in 5 different colorways: oat, black, orange, blue, and red. Listen, it's going to match every single one of your outfits. It's going to be super cozy. It's going to be by the door, $150, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on the drop because this sneaker is extremely limited. So make sure you guys tune in August 29th on apthcry.com. Get yourself one of these pairs because this is the future of footwear. Super comfy, looks good, perfect sneaker in my opinion. All right, y'all, well, that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to show your boy some love on Instagram and TikTok. Both of those links will be down in the description box below. As well as make sure you check out Zellerfeld, Apthcry, and Seth Fowler. All those links will be down in the description box below. And if you guys are looking to join up on the Discord, I highly recommend checking out my Discord. Top link down in the description box below. Come through as we continue to build a community over there. Listen, I'm so excited for Seth and everybody over on the Apthcry team. Y'all killed this mule, and I cannot wait to see what y'all have cooking up in the future. And getting back into my sentimental bag from earlier, I do want to give a huge shout out to Seth. He is truly one of the most caring, amazing human beings that I've ever met in my life. I want to thank you for everything you've done for not only me, but my family. You have truly changed our lives, and you are truly one of one. And you also design fire footwear, so that's a plus as well. And that's all there is to say. It's been your boy Tim. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.